When we're growing up, we tend to be pretty credulous. We just believe almost anything that people tell us, especially authorities and adults and textbooks and politicians and television, YouTube, the internet. I mean, there's just this sort of sea of information coming at us. And how can you tell the difference between, it's right or it's wrong? How do you know? People believe weird things because our brains are wired up to find meaningful patterns. You think if you see the face in the cloud or the face on Mars or the Virgin Mary in a grilled cheese sandwich or on the side of a window, many patterns are real, and it's good to know what those patterns are, and that's called learning. We connect A to B, and often A really is connected to B. The problem is a lot of patterns are false. They're superstitious thinking. They aren't real. Well, I'm often asked when I give talks, why should we believe you skeptics? And my answer is, you shouldn't. You shouldn't believe anybody based on authority or whatever position they might have. You should check it out yourself. And we call this generally our baloney detection kit, sort of inspired by Carl Sagan's idea that there's a lot of baloney out there and we need a kit to detect it. And that kit is called science, and that's what science does best.
Most important feature is the analysis of information that comes your way. How to interpret information that comes to you. How to think about what somebody says. How to judge what it is that someone else says. Judge the likelihood of it being correct or not. No longer can you invoke common sense to judge whether or not that's accurate, whether or not it's true. Because all that matters is that it's measured to be true. Period. We get textbooks and there's a problem at the end of the chapter and there's an answer to it and you got to get the answer and you start to value the answer rather than the process that would lead to that answer or another. So, how to ask questions. To inquire about the flow of information that's ready to enter your head and affect what kind of decisions you'll make about your own life.